And welcome back to Bitcoin Advisors channel. My name is Chris, bringing it to you here from Westlake Village, California. It is Friday. Happy Friday. Hope you all have a wonderful, blessed, and highly favored day. Not only are we going to talk about Bitcoin's price action, we're going to talk about the US dollar, NASDAQ, and what we're going to do in the short term and the long term in regards to price. I also want to jump in and talk about a few interesting news articles in the cryptocurrency landscape. First thing up, MrMatic price has been surging as Disney chooses Polygon for the accelerator program. So the Ethereum scaling tool is one of 6 companies selected by the media and entertainment giant to be part of its program to develop AR, NFT, and AI experiences. Ethereum's scaling tool Polygon is continuing to expand its Web3 infrastructure via a new project with media conglomerate the Walt Disney Co. Polygon is one of 6 companies selected to participate in Disney's 2022 Accelerator Program, a business and development program designed to spur the growth of innovative companies around the world. According to a statement made by Disney on Wednesday, Polygon was the only blockchain native platform chosen. The price of MrMatic, Polygon's native token, jumped 21% to just over 69 cents over the last 24 hours. The Accelerator program, which begins this week, is looking to develop new technologies with augmented reality, AR, non-fungible tokens, and artificial intelligence. During the course of the program, each participating company will receive guidance from Disney's senior leadership team, as well as a dedicated executive mentor. Hey, I'm not a big fan of Disney, and hopefully Polygon, MrMatic, can bring a little light into that darkness, that deep hole of darkness over at Disneyland. And I don't care about a 22% rally in the face of a bear market. Personally, when you got something like this going on, if Bitcoin tanks, MrMatic is going to get hammered as well. And to the tune, I'm looking at downside targets, massive downside targets. I mean, can we even get that low? -7 cents. I don't think we're going to get that low. Let's be a little more conservative because that is the macro range. And hey, this is something, if you're watching our channel, look, we had a massive, oh, look at that, to the T, based off of this macro high consolidation. What do you know? We hit the 1618, came in right into resistance right here. And I would say if this area does fail, well, it is going to be down to Doggy Town and probably down all the way down to the next stop at about 4 cents. Wow. So there will be stops along the way, don't get me wrong, but that's it for MrMatic. What else is going? Shrinkflation. Shrinkflation, when product sizes shrink, but the prices stay the same. The next greatest meme on TikTok. Oh yeah, I'm going to accept those cookies, right? Shrinkflation sucks and pisses us off. We should rep out support companies that defy this trend and keep their products quantity and quality consistent. So check it out. They're coming for shop towels, Velcro bands, bitmex, Kellogg's, family size. What else? Natural Balance, $62.99. So where's the difference in ounces on this tag? Come on. Lamb and bean and rice. Oh, so this is dog food. And I don't really see the difference on this one. Okay, this article sucked. Next one. This was more funny. Okay, so we went from 116 sheets to 110 sheets. Cocoa Pebbles, 20.5 ounces to 19.5 ounces. They're really trying to pinch pennies here. When inflation's coming in at 9.1%, 15% year over year, it's getting bad. So they get a bigger box and even less life cereal. 24.8 to 22.3. And we already knew all those boxes of potato chips and cereal. It's always a scam. Why is it's only filled up halfway, right? Charmin Ultra. Wow, so it's 8 times 48, super deceiving. The old pack, you got 396 sheets, 360 sheets, 66 sheets of toilet paper. Pedigree dog food from a 50-pound bag, or 22.68 kgs to 19.9. So Pedigree really taking it on the chin. Anyways, you can see they're starting to do that, pricing in inflation into the food. All right, next more relevant article here is going to be the Yankees. Bitcoin Magazine reports Yankees start paying employees in Bitcoin. What do you know? The New York Yankees will leverage Bitcoin fintech NYDIG's platform to allow its employees to convert part of their salary into Bitcoin. So NYDIG, which I'm a big fan of them. I like the owner. I think they are a smart outfit. Offers a benefits plan which allows employees to choose any portion of their salary to be converted into Bitcoin with no transaction fees. The Yankees will become the first MLB team to pay its employees in Bitcoin. That's right. Even the New Yorkers, the state that hates everybody, and I'm sure, New Yorkers are great people and all, but it's the government out of New York that hates everybody, and it hates their own people. But even they are buying into Bitcoin. The New York Yankees announced a multi-year partnership with institutional Bitcoin service provider NYDIG to allow its employees to be paid in Bitcoin, according to a joint press release. Quote, "We are always looking to innovate ways to expand and improve our employees' experience," said Arian Sobo, Yankees VP of Human Resources. Quote, "NYDIG made it easy to add Bitcoin to our roster of benefits, and we look forward to leveraging the NYDIG platform to offer this opportunity to our employees." So you got to think, a company like the New York Yankees, right, in a liberal state, if they're buying into Bitcoin, Bitcoin might be sticking around for the long haul. Even in the short term, we might have some downside. Okay. What else? What else did I want to bring up? Yeah, if Matic gets stopped out right here, we'll be looking too hot. Okay. Bitcoin's price action today. Kind of what's the deciding factor in the line in the sand. I would call it 21,200. 21,200. If we start closing dailies, oh, we're getting close. 21,200. Right there, right here. So let's do a little bullish or bearish retracement. A bullish retracement here from the wick high to the wick low. What do you know? Coming right into the 618. That is where your classic bull trap is going to happen. What is a bull trap? A bull trap traps the bulls, the boolas. Everybody gets bullish, thinks we're going to party, and then boom, slams it down. How would we confirm this as a bull trap? Any kind of a daily closure back below 20,300. That's the line in the sand. And that, if that does happen, classic bull trap. And I would say we're going to head at least back down to the bottom side of the range. If the bottom side of the range breaks here at the daily closing basis below 19,223, then I'll be looking for a quick move back to the 17.7 target right there. But really, that's just a small bounce. And I am looking for overall this target to get hit somewhere around 16.3. right here. And if we would go ahead, and again, this isn't financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. And how would we confirm this as continuation to the upside on the other side of the fence? A daily closure back above 21,200 very, very likely gets us a shot back to the top side of the range at 22.4. If 22.4 breaks, my next target is 24,750. And I do believe we will get a pullback from that area, and we will have to judge it from there again. That's really simply going to put it for Bitcoin's price action on the daily time frame. Do we have anything setting up here on the 4-hour in regard? Stokes are crossing down here in the next 2 hours. As long as we're closing below 20,800, they will cross back up. Do we have any bullish or bearish divergence coming back from this point right here? Let's delete some of these fibs out here. So could we mediate this with a 4-hour closure above or below this range? I would say yes, we could. Yes, we could. And bullish or bearish divergence, again, what is that? This is the RSI and this is the price, right? And so when the price, bullish divergence is when the price is making lower lows and the RSI is making higher lows. What do you know? Do we have any bullish divergence? Coming from this point? No. Coming from this point? No. How about from this point? Yes. Price is making lower lows. RSI is making higher lows. So we did have, yeah, coming back from this guy right here. So we should be keeping an eye on this point in RSI right here. 1, 2, 3, and that gives you that shot to the top side of the range. And this is on a weak bounce. So do I expect this bounce probably to get extended based off of those 3 drives on the 4-hour time frame? Volatility is starting to decline as momentum is about to cross down. So I would say any kind of a 4-hour closure back below 20,400, that would be good enough for me to do it back to the bottom side of the range, and we'd be range bound again. What else did I want to point out today? Another signal on the daily time frame. If you guys had a chance to check in on our moon signals, yesterday we had a little hour-long Zoom call with questions and answers about the basics on, Bitcoin and cryptocurrency trading, some of the basic underlying principles that everybody should know, like don't get married to the asset, what is an uptrend, what is a downtrend, and what are the moon signals. And we actually had the bull moon hit last night, which apparently the moons, right, they have this gravitational pull. It affects the ocean. It affects women. It affects Bitcoin, in fact. Except for this last bear moon did not, technically pretty good move off of this bear moon here. So price would have been confirmed right here. Would have had a 8% move to the downside. And vice versa. This bull moon would have been confirmed there. And that would have been a 7% move. Okay. And are we a little bit range bound as we speak? So let's just see from signal given, bull moon right here. Would have been yesterday, or that would be two days ago. Oh, this is on the 12-hour, excuse me. So confirmed yesterday. Today is the 15th. So just to note, when we did do our training yesterday on the bull moons and the bear moons, this had not populated until today, which is the 15th. So I would suspect that the next bull moon or bear moon is going to happen around the 30th or the last day of the month, which, excuse me. I've been up since 3 a.m. this morning, so forgive me. All right. Signal given to the top right now. We had a 7% move. So is that move over? Let's take a look at volatility. Volatility is decreasing. Momentum's to the downside. And we are going to have some bearish divergence forming. It'll be 1, 2. That'll be the third drive. So this next lower high, and I was telling people, look, the next bare moon is going to be over here around the 28th or the 30th. Yeah, July 30th. That'll be the next bare moon, and that'll be the time where the Fed will have just announced the GDP numbers for the first 2 quarters, either. Excuse me. We're in a growth recession or a regular recession. What's a growth recession? That's 2 negative quarters of growth, right? And then just a straight up recession is 2 negative GDP prints. So essentially, what would be negative growth for 2 quarters? Let's say inflation came in at, growth came in at, let's look on the monthly chart just for kicks, right? So let's say it came in at, forgive me, 10% last month, right? And then it came in at 10% the next month. And then we came in at, and this would be a growth recession, 8% the next month. And then, 4% the next month. So that is, 4%. Forgive the writing here, not really clean. But that's negative growth for 2. That is called a negative growth recession. Okay. And there are some statistics saying, hey, look, the consumer's really strong right now, so we might get something like that. Retail sales came in today at 1%, the highest it's been in the last 4 or 5 months. So strong retail sales, and they're saying everybody's checking account is pretty loaded with cash right now. They're probably dumping their stock. That's why people are moving to cash. But that's for all income sectors. So people that have $6,000 or more in cash, people that have $4,000 or more, $2,000 or more, $500 or more, all these guys' bank accounts are increasing with cash deposits. So the consumer looks strong, and again, that might be another indicator for the Fed to go ahead with a 100 basis point rate hike in the following month versus the 75 that they were planning to do. So that'll be pretty interesting to keep our eyes on as well. So just, getting back on Bitcoin really quick here. Bull moon, we already got the 7% move. We're almost back to the top side of the range. Could we get a little higher here? Yes. Do I think the range is going to break? No, I don't think. What else do we got? The fear and greed index and open interest. I want to take a look at fear and greed. We're at a 15. And if you've been following along this channel for the last year or so, we've always said, hey, look, when the fear and greed index gets around 10 or below 10, typically going to be a decent time for a little buying opportunity. And we're back down to a 15. So could we get one more leg down? Yes, I do think so, potentially. And we'll just be keeping an eye on this market as close as we can. All right, that's it for today, guys. And by the way, if you want to put Bitcoin or crypto in an IRA, you can do a traditional IRA or a Roth IRA, and then you can grow that crypto tax-free. We offer a service that allows you to do this. All you got to do is click on the link below. It says bitcoinadvisors.com. You go there, download the brochure. Somebody will reach out to you and give you all the details. It's a really simple way to get started. And in fact, it's a simple way to get off of, cheat exchanges like Coinbase and any other ones that people are getting robbed off of with fees and different things that that they don't disclose to you. Cash App, if you could start building a Roth IRA, if you believe in crypto is going to be here 5-10 years from now, why not grow it in a Roth IRA so you have something for your retirement? And guess what? Well, it works just like any Roth or traditional IRA that you would open at Fidelity or Bank of America or Chase Bank. It's all there. All right, that's it for me today. Hope you guys have a blessed and highly favored day. We'll be signing out. Take care.